In this quick video, I'm going to show you how you can create name tiles for each of your students and then save them so that you can reuse them over and over. So if you're somebody that has been used to using Jamboard, for example, to do student activities and the ease of creating sticky notes with the student names, well, that's kind of what you're able to do here following this tutorial. So step number one is to leverage a Google Sheet that will be linked to this video. When you click on this link, it's going to ask you to make a copy of that file, and it's going to look just like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to replace the student one column with names of the students that you would like. And then these colors here are a set of random colors to make sure that each student has a different color. As I said, go into the file, replace the student column name with names of your students, and then copy both columns. Make sure that it has the entire thing because the system needs the comma and the hashtag in front of the color. Now, in order for this to work and for you to save it within Whiteboardchat, make sure that you go to the top when you first log in, if you haven't already, and sign in to Whiteboardchat. That way, the work that we're doing here will save from one use case to another. Once you're signed in, go to the Tools menu over on the left and choose Tile Factory. When the Tile Factory dialog pops up, you're going to paste in your student names that you had copied from the spreadsheet. And then there are 4 choices that you can make down here at the bottom. That's user dependent. Also, before you click Create, whatever size you choose down in the lower right-hand corner for your text size, that's going to dictate what size the text is within the student tile, the name tile. So set that beforehand and then make your decisions here and click Create. Now what that will do is create these little tiles here, and they are ready to be used with your students. But the magic here that we want to do is we want to save those so that you can use them time after time after time. So select the Select tool over on the left-hand side, or right-click on each tile, and down at the bottom of the menu that pops up, you can see Add to Pallette. And then this little dialog box shows up, and you give it a name for the group that you want, because presumably you're going to do this for several classes, so you want to organize it that way. Put in the name and then click Save. Then in the future, when you come to your Whiteboard chat, you click on the Pallette icon in the top, the Manipulatives menu shows up, and you click on My Objects, and you will see all of the tiles that you added, and you can see that they're organized by the period name that I have created. Now, the last thing that you want to do is when you add the student tiles to the page, you want to right-click again or select the Select tool to bring up this menu again. And there are some decisions that you're probably going to want to make. You might want to resize them, depending on your class size and what kind of activity that you're going to do. You may want to move them. And then most importantly, you want to go all the way towards the bottom and you want to select Students Can Move, because most instances you're going to use these tiles, you're going to want the students to be able to move them around into different quadrants on the page. And that's it. Hopefully this helps you save some time, and you can do this with any objects, by the way. You can add either graphics or pictures or anything that it is that you add to your Whiteboard chat. If you use the Select tool and click Add to Pallette, it will add it to this My Objects menu within the Manipulatives part of the palette. So good luck and enjoy Whiteboard chat.